good and recording. Oh my goodness, this is so awkward because for over a decade, it's been someone else sitting here and all of these lights and that light and that light, this microphone, or to record someone else doing this. So this is fun. Anyway, so what's up guys? I'm Jordan, the owner of The Sellers Co. And I think this is my first YouTube video. I think. I'm not sure. Might be Facebook, might be Instagram, might be YouTube. But here's what we're gonna do. I've got a little behind the scenes of the process and how I filmed a good friend and client of mine, Andrea. She's become an author over the last year, and we have journeyed from her like not even wanting to be in front of the camera or sure if she could write a book to getting published twice in just a couple months. And she's absolutely a rock star. She's just a dream of a client. She was one of the first people to trust me as a consultant whenever I started doing this. So she's just been a great example of what I'm passionate about, what I love doing. I'm gonna show you some behind the scenes of how we made that work and also some of her finished product of how she's so good on camera. And call it what it is, we've been smashed by 2 hurricanes and we don't have any office space. So we're gonna share the same couch and the same lighting setup, and you're not gonna judge us. Welcome to 2020, guys. First Baptist Moss Bluff, thank you so much. Jared, shout out. Hope you enjoyed the video, and until next time, love you. Here's what we're doing today. So just an explanation. We've got a really cool setup going on. It's a 3-point lighting, as well as some wash and some accent lights. And what we're doing is filming like an 8 to 10 part series. So when her book comes out, she can have like small group videos and online videos to go along with her book. The lighting setup is pretty straightforward. It's a 120D Mark II as the key light, a Godox SL60W, just the hair light. I'm about to put a bounce behind me that's gonna soften as it's gonna play as the fill on this side of her face. And then we have another Godox SL60 right over there that is the wash on the wall. And that's really, really important in adding depth to your shot. A lot of people forget they'll do a 3-point lighting setup and then not wash the wall behind them so the person looks like they're in a dungeon, because we cut all of the lights in this entire building off so that she is the focal point of the shot. The microphone is a Rode NTG5 into a Zoom H6, and I think it's gonna look and sound amazing because you're really good at what you do. Okay, so, and here we go.
Okay, ready?
I love finally getting to watch it.
And as God was showing me and teaching me and revealing to me that He wanted me to write this study, He knew I was going to help women. So this is not like I'm just, I was trained and I went to school to become a Bible teacher, or I was schooled on how to record a video for people to watch so that they could dive in deeper with a group setting or with their friends or even by themselves. No, this is God. When I decided to go back and be a high school teacher, I had to take the praxis exam, which is, if you're in
I'd
education,
actually never heard this story until she told it.
There's
right
several
there.
different
Super
tests
cool.
that you have to have in order to get your teaching certificate or your teaching degree. Do you know that I failed that reading section 6 times? 6. And whenever I first got hired as an educator, I was teaching reading. Now, isn't that funny? He qualifies the call. He knew that experience was going to help me identify myself with that student in that classroom that's counting the seats before he has to read his little paragraph. He knew that I could use my experience to help you. And just like my experience in these last 15 years of my life, they have equipped and He has called me to share my story so that way I can help you tell yours. Your purpose is to tell your story and to tell it well.
I really, really hope you enjoyed that little segment of Andrea. And now here's the key, here's the best part. I don't get to take the credit for it, because if what I told her on day one She said, I'll never be good enough to do it. And she would have quit. She wouldn't be where she is today. All I did was give her some simple tips and some things that I've learned over time, because I used to be horrific on camera. And I just gave her some simple tips and said, you be you, will get better every single day. And she signed up for it. You've got to do that sometimes. It does not have to be perfect. That's the key. Progress over perfection. That's why this first YouTube video is nowhere near the quality that I want it to be, because I'm used to seeing the best of the best of the best YouTubers. But they've been doing it for a decade. It's my first video. So guess what? Your first video might suck too. That's okay. You can hire me, I'll make it better. Hey! So anyway, I can't believe it's really happening. Like, share, comment. All the equipment that I used is down below. That supports the channel as well as me and my family. If you have any questions, feel free to comment. I will definitely be responding to as many as humanly possible. Anyway, so that is it. Stay awesome, stay amazing, stay strong. Progress is way cooler than perfection. Until next time, love you guys.